Hi, Kelly.
Hi Jayshree, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good, thank you.
Well, thank you so much for joining me today on behalf of Bio Therapeutic.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Yeah, so
We're quite excited.
same. So to start, can you tell me a bit about Bio Therapeutic?
Oh, Bio Therapeutic has been around for quite some time. We have about 45 years of history. We are based in the US, so our main headquarters is in Seattle. So if you had a look on our website, you'll see a bit of our history on there. So based in Seattle, that's where our main research happens. Our development, manufacturing as well happens in that one hub. Start of our education, our marketing team. So yeah, if you ever do get to go to Seattle, that's where it all kind of starts. And then it filters it around the world. So I think we're based in over 35 countries now. Of course, I help to look after the UK and Ireland. We target, well, our main passion is advanced technologies to complement hands-on therapies, so using your products, but just accelerating them with those technologies to give your clients or skin therapists a more sort of advanced approach into skincare. So yeah, we have got handheld technologies, we have skin analysis tools, we have home care technologies and products, we have hydrodermabrasion, LED light therapy, microneedling is something that we launched in the last couple of years. Yeah, oxygen therapy. So quite a variety of choice. So we can really tailor make what skin therapists need in their treatment rooms.
Yeah, that's really good. It's like really, really diverse as well. Like you seem to cover so many different things.
Yeah, no, we've because we manufacture our own technologies and do our own sort of research and development. It does allow us to grow according to what the skin therapist needs. We do also have our own skincare line called BT Ceuticals that is designed around the technologies. So, for example, there's specific ingredients designed around our microcurrent, which is actually what I forgot to mention is our main start. That's where we started. We were one of the four founders of microcurrent back in the 70s, and we haven't stopped from there,
And what is
changing up all the
microcurrent
time.
exactly?
Microcurrent.
Yeah.
So microcurrent is using specific frequencies, so little electrical currents, to make specific changes in the skin or the living tissue. So with our microcurrent, we like to work at a very low amperage microcurrent. So some devices use a high amperage, which is fine for them, and that's their research. But we like to work with the skin's natural current, which is around sort of 400 microamps. To mimic and work with the skin's natural flow to make specific changes. So with our devices, you can increase blood circulation, lymphatic drainage, but the main focus is high levels of energy so that the skin wants to function better, as well as have nice re-educated muscles. So there's specific programs or modes where you can actually re-educate muscles and put them back into place where they should be naturally, as
Yeah.
well as working with collagen and elastin to stimulate that process to kind of I know it sounds weird, but I like to look at it like fluffing up a cushion.
Yeah.
So if your cushion's kind
Kind
of
of
been
like
a little bit
plumping.
used, yeah,
Yeah.
it kind of gets a nice sort of plumping to help with that matrix, the way that the skin and the tissue is structured from the bottom to the top. So working with the dermis and the epidermis. So that is something that I love. It's almost like sculpting someone's face because you get
Yeah,
to
it's really
work with
interesting
them.
how you put it like that.
Yeah, and there's if you had a look at there's the BT Nano and Bio Ultimate Platinum. You can use it with probes, which are like two sort of handhelds that you hold, or you can actually use the bio gloves or conductive gloves where your hands can be the probes. So if you're a skin therapist that's very holistic and likes a hands-on touch, then there's that option as an alternative to the probes as well. So yeah, that's something that we've done for quite some time, and we haven't stopped. We've got 19 patented frequencies. So basically no one can copy what we do. We're quite unique. And we've got that long line of history and loads of development behind it, or sort of research behind it. And some of our microcurrent is also put into some of our handhelds as well.
Yeah, so yeah, you mentioned like helping therapists and salons, and then yeah, also your handheld or like at home devices. And what sort of like ones are like popular or?
Oh yeah, so when it comes to handhelds, there's again quite a bit of choice. The skin analysis tools. So we've got our BT Vision 2.0, which is a headset that has magnification lenses. We've got a handheld magnifier called the BT Zoom. We've got a BT Analyze, which is a hydration reading tool. Those three are always quite popular in majority of skin centers, and it's a great start because skin analysis is the most important part of any service. And then we've got a BT Sonic microsonic cleansing brush. That is a device that can be used at home or can be used in the treatment room as a great start to your cleansing phase. So when you've got a cleanser, you use the cleansing brush, just like when you would brush your teeth, you would use the cleansing brush on your skin. So you've got another device that some therapists, or a device that's very popular in the field, is a BT Micro, which has now been upgraded to a BT Micro Fusion Pro. That is using ultrasound, so sound waves with a metallic applicator to kind of work on the surface of the skin to vibrate the dead skin cell layer. It's honestly, it's amazing. The word that we use is cavitation. So as the vibrations meet the skin, the dead skin cells start to sort of slough off a lot more effectively. So that there is a home care version of that tool, but obviously a more professional version as well. That's a bit more sort of intelligent, that incorporates some of our microcurrent. That device, the BT Micro, has been around for quite some time, and is probably one of our top selling devices internationally. Even when I was working in South Africa, that's a device that I couldn't live without. Like, it was part of my hand all the time. So the BT Micro for ultrasonic and microcurrent is quite popular, especially if you're kind of getting started with technologies and you're not quite sure where to go. Always go for the BT Sonic cleansing brush and the BT Micro, and then obviously now we've just launched the upgrade of that. Handheld wise, what else have I missed? We've got some sort of protect gear as well, but that's in a different line.
Yeah, cool. And yeah, that's really good as well, because I think there's so many of those kind of facial cleansing devices out there, and you're not sure if there's a good one. So it's good when you know that there's so much like research and things that have gone into it.
Yeah, literally everything that we do, because we, of course, based in the US, we're a medical device manufacturer, so we're regulated heavily by FDA. We have ISO certifications, we CE safety test, we UL certified. So having all that background, every single thing that we do has to be scrutinized and designed perfectly, and has a lot of sort of paperwork, I would say, behind that before it can even be launched. So even the cleansing brush had a lot of thought put into it. The design of the shape of it, the way that the vibrations work, and all of that. So yeah, and people can always contact us directly for even more information as well.
Yeah, that's super good. And Bio Therapeutic are obviously exhibiting with Olympia Beauty spring this year. And what sorts of like resources and things can we expect over on the resource centre?
So we have been doing a lot of webinars or live streams. So you can find links to those. I think we got a few more, so we need to update those onto the resource center, but we've got a few more coming up in the next couple of months, which is really exciting. So we do a lot of live streams for skin therapists who use our technology or don't, and kind of want to get to know us a bit more, that they can find on there. There's specifications or information on our handheld devices all the way through to our larger devices as well. Trying to think what else is on there. Links to our social media pages. Quite a bit is on there. Some videos, information on the launch of our BT Micro Fusion and Micro Fusion Pro. which has been, we were able to launch that in January, February this year. So that's been quite exciting. Oh, sorry, my phone doesn't stop going. So yeah, there's quite a lot going on there, but I think I've literally just got word today that we've got a few more live streams or webinars. We need to upload them on there.
Okay, that's cool. So you've got a really good range of stuff going on there.
We don't stop.
Yeah. And do you have anything else kind of exciting coming up for the next kind of 6 months or so for Bio Therapeutic?
So we now are able to reopen education, which is really exciting. So we're going to be hosting some workshops. We're going to start off in Surrey, just outside of London, for our microneedling. Oh, did you? Yeah. So it's an academy called Omni Academy. We're using their facilities, and they're amazing. I love the ladies there, and we're going to be hosting our microneedling workshops there. We will also be hosting in-house training, so that's very popular at the moment. People don't necessarily have time to travel, so we offer in-house training where our educators come to you. Sometimes that's me, so sometimes I will go on the road as well. But our team's grown, it's not just me anymore. What else? Oh, and then obviously the launch of the BT microfusion has been a big part of this year. So I don't see us launching anything right now, but reopening education is a big part. That is what's needed, and it's quite exciting to see how the bookings have flown in, literally.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's really exciting, and then it kind of gets us amped up and excited for what's going to happen in the future for skin therapists and for us as a business. Like we monitor what's happening in the field and then adapt according to that. But yeah, the microneedling hasn't had its time to shine, so now it's shining with the education being able to be reopened, because education is needed when it comes to microneedling for sure. And then the BT microfusion home care device and professional device is what we've just launched, so I think that's our main focus right now anyway.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's really cool.
Yeah, so yeah, we're quite excited for the future now. Well, to be honest, we haven't really stopped. Even throughout COVID, we've been full on.
Yeah, and also in terms of like your skincare products, is that so like are you also able to kind of like purchase through Bio Therapeutic?
So there's it's retail, so you can buy it as a consumer, but obviously there's professional line as well. So majority of the products you can also use at home. We like to keep it nice and simple. We haven't got this excessively huge amount of technology accelerated products. You can use them with technologies or on their own. So yeah, if you are having BT-ceutical treatments or technology treatments and you like specific ingredients or products, you can definitely be using them at home. And you'll notice that, yes, we've designed it around tech, but the ingredients are always a very high efficacy. So the highest active ingredients that we are legally allowed to use, we will use them. So peptides are a big part of us, antioxidants, anything that really re-energizes the skin as well. So our BT cocktails are quite popular for that. So yeah, you can, when you have a look on our websites, you'll be able to see that you can order as a professional or an end consumer as well. And that's something that I think we also have got to mention. It's something we're going to really hone in on in the next couple of years. So our main focus has always been technology in the UK and Ireland, but now that we kind of got our feet again in the field, products are naturally flowing into treatment rooms now as well.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so they're amazing. They're honestly stunning, and because they're so active, you don't need to use a lot either. It really goes quite far, and it's the same for in the treatment. A lot of the therapists will literally, I watch them in training, they just like pour products into containers or like little pots, and it's like, no, you don't need to. You really use such a small amount. Like when we've got one of my favorite products is called Resty Fluid, and it's a hydrating serum that you can be used with microcurrent or on its own or with microneedling. And usually with microneedling, you'd need quite a lot of product, but literally not even a teaspoon amount will be enough for like the neck and face. So yeah, they're a beautiful line of products to try out.
Yeah, it's really cool. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been great, and you've given like such a good overview of biotherapeutic, and you have so much like exciting stuff going on.
Yeah, thank you.